Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the Donald Trump, Alvin Bragg, Stormy Daniels hush money case just got rocked. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So here's the issue for Alvin Bragg, according to this CNN analyst. If the case were to end right now, there's no crime. They've pointed to no crime, and even as the case goes on, it's going to be hard to point to a crime. The things they're talking about are not criminal. He is making, I've called it a Frankenstein case before, I'll call it a Frankenstein case again. He's trying to cobble together something to create a felony here. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely, in my opinion, about politics. And in my opinion, it's also absolutely a witch hunt by Alvin Bragg, Michael Cohen, and people who are looking to either get revenge on Donald Trump or stop him from becoming president again. I think the purpose of this is to humiliate the man, to drag him through the courts like a common criminal, as if he committed some horrific act, which he did not. And this is Alvin Bragg, who barely prosecutes crime in his own city, real crime. So let's not talk about he's choosing this crime to prosecute because what? He's a paragon of virtue and justice? Please. Please. He's ridiculous. He's a horrible district attorney, propped up by donors, and you know who those donors are, and bringing a case that to me is all about politics. And somebody from the Department of Justice, Biden's Department of Justice, joins his team to help him do it. And then they want to tell you it's not about politics? Come on. Watch this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Michael Cohen saying he shared the headlines with Trump. And they're going to say that shows you that David Pecker is telling the truth. Because if he were lying, he would make it better. He would make it stronger. Mm-hmm. He would say things like that. But he's telling you the truth how he remembers.
And here's the Steinglass showing headlines about Marco Rubio and asking whether they ran when Rubio was gaining popularity. And Pecker says he believes so as well. I forgot about the National Enquirer slamming Marco Rubio. They were doing a whole bunch of stuff there, alleging all sorts of wild parties. Tim?
You know, there's a risk for the prosecution because, again, a lot of this stuff is not criminal. And I disagree that some of this, would be an in-kind campaign contribution because the Supreme Court's holding in Citizens United did kind of move this outside of that. And so if they spend too much time on this, especially right at the beginning, and an appellate court looks at it and say, you've prejudiced this jury by presenting all this information that is, salacious, immoral, but not criminal, then that is the type of thing that can improperly sway the jury to the other side. So I think that, to me, this may actually turn out to be a misstep by the prosecution by spending so much time on this when really this case is about the business record entries of the payments to Michael Cohen, which have nothing to do with any of this.
I agree with that. They have to be careful. As they're putting up their fourth and fifth headline, they better put the brakes on that. There's an important point about credibility when it comes to David Pecker. The Southern District of New York looked very carefully at this case, ultimately decided against charging Donald Trump. But in the course of doing that, they assessed David Pecker and Michael Cohen. They gave David Pecker a non-prosecution agreement, which means they trusted him. You don't give a non-prosecution agreement unless you're comfortable putting that person on the stand. They rejected Michael Cohen. They wrote a sentencing letter to the judge saying, we did not find him fully credible. Keep that in mind. Not binding on the jury, but important indicator.
And just Jamie, I'll get to you in a second, but just like December 2015, National Enquirer has a headline, Family Man Marco Rubio's Love Child Stunner. I mean, just complete and utter filth and complete and utter nonsense. And again, these are not victimless crimes. Marco Rubio is a family man. He's a father with a happily married wife and 4 children. It's just absolutely disgusting. And this is not just fun and games and what politics or journalism are about at all.
I'm not the lawyer, so you guys may be right on that. But let me